Hello everyone, I thought we would check out Equiverse today. That's great, you've made it to the town. This is a central hub where you can explore and access Equiverse's primary features. Take a moment to look over everything and familiarize yourself with their many areas. Ready to move on? Great, let's go to the Equine Center to purchase your new horse. The Equine Center is the first location in the town, so it's nice and easy to find. You've arrived at the Equine Center. Here you can create a brand new horse which you will care for, train, enter in shows, and might even breed later on to produce a foal. When you select the breed you'd like your horse to be, you'll see a preview of what it might look like to the right. Be aware that horses can come in many different colors, however, so your new horse won't necessarily look exactly like the one shown in the preview. Go ahead, create a horse. You'll need to fill out a name and select the breed and sex of your horse. Well, let's make my real life horse. You can create a completely custom horse here with whatever appearance or genetic string you'd like, as long as the colors and alleles, or however you say that word, are allowed within the breed you choose to customize. Each horse costs 15 credits to customize, and you can choose every aspect from silver, flaxen, and champagne genes down to which leg markings your new horse has. Wow. That's what I already did, but okay. Well done. You've created a horse called Queen Alfsiger Alley. She is a 3-year-old Tennessee walking horse mare. You've gained a feed mix, basic, as the reward for creating this horse. Let's visit her. Hover your mouse cursor over the home link on your navigation bar, but don't click. You'll see a drop-down menu appear which contains a list of different pages you can visit. To visit your new horse, click on Horses in the drop-down menu, then find Queen Alfsiger. Sit on that page, click on the horse's name to view your horse. To complete the next step of the tutorial, hover your mouse cursor over Home on your navigation bar, but don't click. You'll see a drop-down menu appear which contains a list of different pages you can visit. To visit your new horse, click on Horses in the drop-down menu to view your horse. Hooray! You found Queen Alfsiger's page. You'll see that there's a lot of information listed here regarding Allie. If you'd like to learn more about what each section means, visit the Horses section of the Help. Now it's time to take care of your horse. Next to the picture, you will see 4 icons. Each one represents a different care action you can take. Clicking on each of them will perform that kind of care for your horse. Go ahead, feed, water, groom, and muck out your horse. Good job. Your horse has now been cared for the day. Certain actions don't need to be done every day, but you should come and care for your horse every day. If you don't, they will become hungry and unhappy, and they may even die from neglect. Ugh. If left uncared for too long, but hopefully that will never happen. Now that you've cared for Allie, you need to choose a specialty for her. The specialty of your horse determines what type of show she will compete in, the type of training she receives. Scroll down and find the Young Horse Training section on your horse's page beneath the horse information area. Horses under 3 can participate in full and young horse training. Since your horse is already 3, she has had part of her full training completed, courtesy of the Equine Center. The higher percentage of training completed will mean a higher stat bonus when you select the specialty for that horse. Fantastic, you chose endurance. Each specialty has preferred stats that will help your horse perform more completely in shows, or more competitively in shows. Stats for endurance are endurance and intelligence. This means you need to increase these stats for Allie to do well in her shows. The first and simplest way we can increase the stats is by buying her a treat. Go back to town again and find the shop called General Store. Welcome to the General Store. Here you can see a large list of all the items sold here. Let's narrow it down so the items we need will be easier to locate. Now let's give her the treat you selected. That's great. Now she has a preferred treat. Return to her page and click on the treat image that is now displayed in the preferred treat section to give your horse that treat. You placed the treat on your hand and fed it to Queen Aufsiger. They enjoyed it very much, plus 10% happiness and 1 intelligence. Next, we're going to get ready for shows. We first need to board our horse in a stable, head to the town, and find the stable search. Here you can search for available stables to board your horses at. They need to be boarded in order to be eligible to enter shows. endurance one. I don't know if I want to keep going through all these to find one. Sorry about that. I think I'll find something in the kitchen. Here we go. Good job. By boarding your horse here, you have paid for a full week of boarding. You will need to make sure that you continue to pay board for your horses after this time has expired. However, otherwise, the stable owner may kick your horses out for having unpaid fees. Your horse has successfully been stabled. As step 1 to preparing for shows, let's make sure Allie is especially ready to compete and give her some training first. Return to the town page and find the training center. Excellent, you found the training center. Entering your horse in training helps ensure she is even better prepared for shows. Each time you train a horse, you earn experience, and your horse earns a stat boost point. Upon accumulating 10 stat boost points, she will be eligible for a stat boost. You can check a horse's training progress from the specialty information area on his or her page. When a stat boost is ready, a button you can click to apply the boost will appear in this section. Enough talk, let's enter her in a training session. Enter a maximum fee you'd like to pay, then click the Find Training Arenas button. Select an arena, then click the Train Horse button to pay the fee and complete the training. The search will automatically show you training arenas that match your horse's need. Fantastic. She has been trained for the day. Don't forget to train your horses daily and accumulate those stat boost points. Alright, now we need to complete the final step to get your horse ready for shows. Let's purchase some tack for Allie. Head back to the general store. You want to purchase some tack, click on the equip button above the items to show only items that can be equipped on a horse. Buy 1 endurance bridle, 1 endurance saddle. On the page. Need to buy both of them together. Excellent, you purchased the correct items. Yay! We've added a set of splint boots and a tail guard to your inventory. Now I need to go back to her page to equip her tack. Equip all of the tack. Great job! All 4 pieces of tack are now equipped. You'll see some green numbers next to your horse's stats. These numbers are a stat bonus your horse receives from having tack equipped. Stats from tack will disappear if you remove the tack from the horse. So be sure to keep your horse tacked up in preparation for showing. Now it's time to show. The horses can be entered in up to 10 shows a day. They enter shows that fit their specialty and grade. Grade is the level at which your horse will compete and is based off their overall stats. They include a range of 1 to 5 within 5 categories: novice, local, regional, national, and international. As a beginner, your horse will be starting off at the novice 1 grade. With time experience, her grade will need to be increased. When a horse is ready for this, you will see a notice pop up when you try to enter it in shows. This notice indicates that the horse needs to have his grade improved. To apply the upgrades, simply visit your horse's page and click the Improve button in its specialty information section. Now let's find shows for the horse section to easily locate. Endurance for Allie, set a maximum fee, or use a default number and search for shows. Two, three, kind of reminds me of Horse Land. It's been years since I played that. Visit the town again and find a tack workshop. Good, you found it. This is where you can repair your damaged tack when it reaches low durability. If it gets entirely broken, it cannot be repaired, so be sure to keep an eye on your tack's durability level. Since you've entered your horse in shows, your tack will have already accumulated some wear, so you can repair it now if you wish. Be sure to check back here regularly to prevent your tack from wearing out entirely. Okay, repair all. One at a time. We will search in town. Now we are using it to search for riding schools. SMP is for riding lessons as an alternative to showing. Each hour of riding school work is equivalent to one show, so if you submit your horse for 10 hours of riding school, you cannot show them for the day and vice versa. You won't be able to submit Allie to a riding school today because we wanted you to learn about showing, but in future you can choose to school your horse instead or do a mix of entering shows and doing schooling hours. It's entirely up to you. You can search for riding schools here based on a specific discipline. Now let's take your horse out on trails. Town, leisure riding. Leisure riding is where you can ride each of your horses in one of several locations. You can ride each horse once per day, but can only go for a ride every 15 minutes. First, choose a location you'd like to ride in, then choose your horse from the drop-down menu and click Ride. This is where I normally ride my horse, so we will pick the woods. You arrived. Click Ride to continue riding. You ride and ride and ride. Still riding. You arrive at a wooden bridge. Allie boldly walks across, taking no notice of the rushing water beneath. Just exactly like she would do in real life. Trees overhead rustle with the wind. You can see the sunlight filtering down through the branches. How nice. You approach a fallen tree blocking the path. You ride on into a canter, and Allie clearly takes a jump in their stride. See a deer ahead on the path. Pause for a moment and continue riding. Bye, Bambi. Allie suddenly jumps to the side. As you calm her down, you look to see what could have caused the reaction. Silly plastic bags rustling in the breeze. You are walking Allie when suddenly she spooks to the side. Something is caught in the bushes. You dismount to see what it is. Let's rummage through it, I guess. It's a plastic bag. You pick up the bag and take it with you. Let's keep our trails clean. Leave no trace. Trees overhead rustle with the wind. You can see the sunlight filtering down through the branches. How nice. The shade of the trees is cool on your back. You've been riding for some time. How about a break? +2 ride turns. Still riding. You approach a fallen tree blocking the path. You ride on into a canter and Allie clearly takes a jump in their stride. Allie suddenly pricks her ears as you are riding along. What did she hear? It seems it's too far away for you to tell. Still riding. You amble along, following an old dilapidated fence post. As you reach the end, you notice a small pouch has been tied to the fence. You lean over to open and peer inside. Money. Take it or leave it. Take it? Take the pouch. Sweet. Free cash. $20. Awesome. Allie suddenly pricks her ears as you are riding along. What did she hear? Seems it's too far away for you to tell. You amble along, following an old dilapidated fence post. As you reach the end, you notice a small pouch has been tied to the fence. More money! Yay! More money, $20. Allie veers off to the side after seeing a verge of lush grass. Dinner time! You run across a small stream amid the trees, and Allie has some fun splashing it as she wades through. That'll clean her hooves off nicely. While trotting Allie through a particularly choppy patch of trail, you notice an old gnarled tree up ahead. As you approach it, you notice it's infested with tiny, bright fireflies darting around the branches. How pretty. You run across a small stream amid the trees, and Allie has some fun splashing it as she wades through. That'll clean her hooves off nicely. Return. Fantastic. Did you find anything? $40. Now it looks like your horse is pretty worn out for the day. Don't worry, she'll be taken care of overnight by the invisible equiverse staff. In the meantime, you can check out some of the social aspects of the game. Let's head on over to the forums now. You found the forums. Next, let's take a look at where you can go if you experience trouble with the game. Click on Help. Here is the Help section. Now let's go visit the credit shop. Welcome to the credit shop. Go see the news page. Congratulations, you've completed the tutorial. As a thank you, your account has been awarded 1,000 experience, which now means that your account has accumulated enough to reach level 2. You can upgrade your account's level by visiting your home page and clicking the bottom in the member levels section. You have received $20,000 and a welcome pack. Congratulations, you have reached player level 2 and have unlocked purchasing additional divisions. Well, that's the end of the tutorial. I will post this and see what you all think. If it's something you want me to continue, just let me know. And bye for now. Stay high, Equiherd.